boxing, I don't know why you won't make these fights. Today are my top 5 boxing fights that need to happen. Let's make it happen. Come on, let's go. Number 1. We need to start out with Terrence Crawford and Boots. Why not? Terrence Crawford just whipped Errol Spence's ass. A lot of people want that second fight. I don't know if a lot of people do. I put $150 on Earl to beat Terrence Crawford. I thought it'd be close, and I thought it could go either way, but I never would have imagined that blowout. And I know Earl reactivated his claws, but now Terrence Crawford, Earl was wanting to go up to 154, and Terrence was acting like he probably wouldn't mind, but he'd have to think about it. Well, now it's out. Terrence Crawford don't want to do it at 154. He wants to do it at 147. Y'all seen what just happened to the boy Earl? I know there's some Earl fans out there like, let's get it on. But, man, it was a blowout. I want to see that. And far as the welterweight division goes, Earl was the biggest, for Terrence Crawford to fight. But don't forget about my boy Boots, undefeated. He's hungry. I think that would be the best fight to make. And Terrence Crawford is waiting to see who wins between Canelo and Charlo. So why not, while we wait, let's make that Boots and Crawford fight happen. My opinion. We got Keith one-time Thurman out there, but, you going to do that? Also, not saying that wouldn't be cool. That would be a good fight. But I'm just talking about massive fights that everybody wants to see. So, and then at number 4, and this is a fight I really want to happen, okay? Want it. Be Deontay Wilder and AJ. Come on now. Why not? We've been wanting that fight. I want that fight. Maybe I'll speak for myself, but I know I want this fight. Deontay Wilder, 2 losses, Tyson Fury. He was a champ. Then AJ lost twice to Usyk. It's like those 2 guys are bad dudes, but they just can't beat the champ. Now, I think Deontay Wilder is quite a bit on another level, but they both have crazy knockout power. I think my man Deontay Wilder would win, especially seeing AJ in his last fight. Wilder knocked out that guy, Hanelius, in 1 round. AJ brutally knocked him out too, but it was 6th round, I think. But that's a fight that needs to happen because those are 2 really good heavyweights. And come on, let's just make it happen. Let's make it happen. And number 3, I got Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. Why? Well, for one, Tank Davis is my boy, okay? And a lot of people hate on Tank because they say he hadn't fought really good competition. Okay, well, Shakur is really good as well, but he's new to that division, And so, it's not too much more of a weight up in class, but still, I would love to see Shakur and Tank. I think Tank wins. A lot of people think Shakur wins, but that's a fight we want to see happen. Why would we not want to see that happen? 2 great fighters. And in my opinion, I think either one of those guys beat Haney, without a question. So I think that would be an awesome fight. They both have power. Tank has some power, but a lot of times when boxers have that knockout power and then they want to go fight someone that's more technical, they're like, oh, he's going to lose. But Tank's different. It's like he kind of feels out his opponent the first couple rounds, and he's like a sniper with his knockout power. It's not like that's just a one-trick pony. He lines them up, sets them up for failure. Knockout power. Oh, and number 2, I want Usyk and Tyson Fury. Okay? We need an undisputed heavyweight champion. Fury's going to fight. Francis is going to, okay, blah, 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 blah. And then you got your little drama with was it a low blow, belt line, whatever. Whatever you want to decide on that, Usyk still wound up winning, and he whipped his ass, And we want this fight. Come on now. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but we need an undisputed heavyweight. What the hell, dude? We need it. And I think it's a closer fight than a lot of Fury fans. And I like Fury, but his legs are gone. Still a badass dude. Still got a lot of weight on Usyk. But Usyk's more technical. He has speed. He's got legs. But then again, Fury's got power. He can dance around. I think it would be a good fight. But if I'm an idiot and a lot of people are going to expose me on here, hey, let's make it happen. Let's make the fight happen, and then I'm cool with getting exposed. If it's a blowout by Tyson Fury, I'm cool with getting exposed. Let's just make the fight happen. And then at number 1, the fight I want to see the most is Canelo and David Benavidez. Come on now. Canelo is great. A great champion, you know, like 2 losses. Floyd Mayweather when he was young, okay? Floyd took him to class. Years later, he goes undefeated. He had a couple draws, 2 draws, I believe. And then he had that loss of Bivol, but he went up quite a bit in weight classes, and it took going up and wiping out divisions to go to Bivol. And Bivol beat him, but still, you have to be a dog to do that. But I don't know if I like really what I seen out of Canelo's last fight with Ryder, but I still think he still got it. But we're going to see. You know, he's fighting Charlo. But listen, David Benavidez has been chasing him, wants him bad. And David Benavidez is a bad motherfucker. Like, that Caleb Plant fight, him and Caleb Plant, when they fought, I think that was my favorite fight of the year. And a lot of people thought it was pretty close. Me personally, making my own score and judgments on that, I really thought Plant only won 3 rounds of it. I mean, he didn't knock him out, but dude, David Benavidez like won by a margin. I don't think it was close to what people think. Some people think, but that's the fight I would love to see it over. And it's Mexico versus Mexico. You know, it'd be a great fight for boxing. And listen, we need to start pressing, talking, saying whatever we can, make these fights happen. Let's have the best fight the best, because boxing it's on its way back up, in my opinion. But we need the best to fight the best. No more ducks. You know, and this, I love talking boxing. I love, you know, talking the boxing with everybody else and just watching these fights and all the prospects coming up. And I feel like boxing has a fresh breath air, you know. So let's make these fights happen, and that's my top 5. Thanks for tuning in.